We tried for a long time to get pregnant. It really put the two of us through hell.
Hey, we're gonna have a family.
Are you sure you still want to be a surrogate?
Yes, I am. Look at her eyes. She means it.
If we do this, we just want to make sure that you and Anna are comfortable with it. We're down to our last viable embryo.
The baby is your business.
She took a home test.
I'm gonna be a father.
You know, when you have black characters, you tend to have a script that people like to follow. But this wasn't a black movie. I feel like this was a human movie, something that anyone could relate to. When you decided to come on with this project, was that something that attracted you to this?
What I loved about the script is when I read it, I didn't see black, white. I just saw these characters going through this emotional turmoil in their life, and I felt it was a really good script.
I loved the script, you know. I thought it was smart, and I thought it was different, and I thought to be able to see, you know, characters who are black be able to play those roles with that strong of a marriage, you know what I mean? To see those kind of images was really important, and for me as an actress, yeah, to be able to do something else besides what people see me in, you know, usually, you know, that it would be really challenging and wonderful, you know.
Something that was interesting about your character too, I noticed that your character never felt, there didn't seem to ever be a jealousy with Anna's character. You were secure in who you were.
I think that's what's shocking for a lot of people, but, you know, because in comes a beautiful young woman. But I also think that is a part of who we are too. We do embrace young women, and you know, she was really giving us something beautiful, and there was an innocence about her, and I think Laura's character saw that. And I mean, I've been married to him forever. I know women think he's cute. I'm like, you know how many women probably have told Laura how cute John is? So I think that the strength of their union didn't cause for her to be threatened or insecure in any way, and I loved being able to do that. So that's why I thought he should have told me.
I agree with you.
Yeah, I was trying to protect her. I felt that I was taking on the burden of the whole situation. I didn't want to worry her or cause concern. I felt that I could handle it, so that's why I didn't tell her.
Now, we're seeing a lot of our actors not just being in front of the camera, but also taking a lead behind the cameras and being content creators. Why is that so important these days, especially with telling stories within the African American community?
In my personal opinion, I think it goes beyond just telling stories. I think in Hollywood, especially particularly now, you have to diversify and do other things. We're both very blessed to be able to have careers this long in the industry, but normally it doesn't happen that way. So the more things you can do, and the greater opportunity we can give opportunities to other up and coming actors, and just moving along in our journey.
And we have so much great time. I mean, just
for
example, Jaz, you know, was a great young talent out there that, you know, the film has the luxury of, you know, introducing to the world, and there's more out there, so to be able to provide opportunities like that.
You may be just a bit jealous.
I feel like this is going to be a breakout role, and you're kind of breaking out in the villainous role. I think villains have a little bit more fun. What do you think?
I agree. I do.
Wow.
I like characters that make me ask questions, you know. I don't want a character that I read one time and I'm like, oh yeah, I got it, you know. Like, why did she do that? Why this? Why that? You know, I like the characters that are meaty and interesting and do things that I wouldn't, so that I can ask myself why.
In the grand scheme of things, when people walk away from this movie and they think of Anna, and yeah, we know she's going to be like, she's evil, what do you want them to connect with her on a human level? Like,
yeah.
Good or bad, how should they connect with her?
I mean, I don't think she's evil.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. I mean, I think that she definitely makes questionable choices that I wouldn't make, but I think that she's broken, and I think that she's desperate, and I think that she's hurting, and I think that she wants this life more than anything else, and that the more pregnant she gets, the less likely it is to be hers, and that leads her to do crazy things, but I don't think that she's evil. And I hope that when people watch the movie, they feel for her. And even though they might not feel the same way towards the end, I hope that at least in the beginning they're like, oh God, this girl really wants to do something good, because that's how I wanted her to be.